Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Izan. In this video, we will be discussed on one important aspect of sustainable development, which is Sustainable Development Framework. Let's have a look of what we are about to learn. The content in this video consists of the objective, the importance of social, economic, and environment sustainable components, and finally, their conclusion. By the end of this topic, you will have to, first, to understand what is sustainable development, second, to determine what are the three main pillars of sustainable development, and lastly, to determine the relation between social, environmental, and economic goals. So, what is sustainable development? According to Harlem Brundtland in Brundtland Report 1987, the sustainable development is a development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So, let's take a few moments to think, what do we actually need in our life? Of course, everybody wants to live in comfort, healthy, and economic well-being. We also need enough of all these basic items such as water, oxygen, food, and shelter in order to keep humans alive. So, it is our responsibility to preserve them for the present and for the future generation. The concept of sustainable development can be interpreted in many different ways. But at its core, it is an approach to the development by considering three pillars to balance the awareness and of the environment, social, and economic limitations we face as a society. The way we approach development affects everyone. The impacts of our decisions as a society have very real consequences for people's life. So, take a moment to think about, do you really care about the current state of our environment? Mostly, the environmental problem is a destruction of habitat by either industrial pollution, mining, farming, or transporting species into habits where they had not been. Environmental issues can be seen and indicated by long-term ecological effects, and some of which can demolish whole environment. Some of the effects of environmental degradation are inadequate sanitation, no clean water available, air pollution which is dangerously unhealthy, the verge of famine, and soil infertility. Our environment involves ocean, land, atmosphere, freshwater system, tropical ecosystem, and even to as little as home garden. And the indicator for this mostly involve carbon credit, climate change, fossil fuels depletion, water and food security, pollution, urbanization, agriculture, and various synthetic chemicals. Next, the social aspect in sustainable development emphasizing the human population. It was recorded that the human population will increase to 9 billion in 2050. So, however, humans are now living beyond the carrying capacity of the earth. All this human consumption are solely depend on the provision of resources, the absorption of waste, and other essential life support functions only nature can supply. The social aspect plays an important role in sustainable development. The concept of social sustainability considered as standard of living which involve family, organization, and country, community, and equal opportunity. Unsustainability of social aspect may cause serious problems such as war, poverty, injustice, and low education rate to the community. Similar to environment and social sustainability, the economic sustainability means that decisions are made in the most equitable and fiscally sound way possible while considering the other aspect of sustainability. The concept of economic sustainability considered profit, cost saving, economic growth, research and development, and unsustainable economic aspect may cause great recession to the world. Therefore, in order to maintain the economic growth, we should use minimal resources for economic activity or industry to get maximum results in building a sustainable economic development. Indeed, these three pillars of sustainability are a powerful tool for defining the complete sustainability problem. They need to be incorporated and integrated together to meet the true accomplishment of development that is sustainable. Wondering what you can do to be more sustainable at home, work, and everywhere? Here is our easy list of some small things you can do each day to be more sustainable. Recycle your products after use. Second, join the college Green Impact Scheme in university. Let's buy and support fair trade. And we should avoid waste of food, or at least try to minimize the unavoidable waste. Try to walk or cycle more. Volunteer in any environmental program. Get involved with charity events at the college. Switch electrical items off after use. Use public transport or share car to minimize the release of air pollutant. Reuse plastic bag, as nowadays there are many shops provide biodegradable shopping bags, or use your own bag while you shop. And lastly, buy energy efficient products. We can adapt the 6R concept. So what are the 6R? How does they influence our daily activities? 6Rs consist of reuse, reduce, rethink, refuse, recycle, and repair. The 6R are an environmentally friendly alternative to deal with growing generation of waste and its related impact on human health, economy, and natural ecosystem. Therefore, after all have been said, to be part of the sustainable world, we believe that we must take care of it. Let's together we secure our environment by implementing the sustainable development for the present and future generation to meet their own needs. Thank you.